Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. When we go for a vacation, while going for the vacation, we are highly inspired. Something wrong with me? Hopefully. Is fine. So we are inspired that we are going to go for a vacation. We prepare this, that, like you all have prepared. You came here. And when we come here for a vacation, we are not counting. Here we are only to celebrate and not calibrate. And what we do, we spend every moment cheerfully and happily. And when our retreat or the vacation is over, we are anxious to go home, even if you are married. You are anxious to go home. In the same manner, we have all come in this world for a vacation. So when we go for a vacation, we enjoy, celebrate. Life is that. But at the same time, we have to remember, our visa is valid for n number of days. And when we have to finish our vacation, we are anxious and want to go back home. This is not our home. Like this camp, everything is so good. But this is not our place. See, our place is somewhere else. In the same manner. We are here for a vacation. But what happens? We came with a GPS and then here our GPS conked off. Now how to go back? So this is a camp or a retreat which will be talking about how do we go back home. See? It is for this purpose that we are here. In this retreat we will be talking about Atma Puja Upanishad. Atma Puja Upanishad. We have to worship ourselves. Those who do not respect themselves, they cannot respect others. And when we respect ourselves, we are at peace. See? Like when somebody respects you, you go home and your wife receives you respectfully. Just an example. So when she receives you respectfully, don't you feel good? Hey, something wrong today. What's happened? No, last night we had a dream and you purchased me a golden necklace. Therefore, I thought, let me remind you. So the husband says, go to the same dream and take it. See? So how do we go back? This is the theme of this Upanishad. And in this, it is not doing anything. It is all undoing. It is not becoming somebody, but it is all unbecoming. So what we will be doing here? Undoing. See, Control Z, undo. And then unbecoming. We do not become anybody. And for this, we have got two texts. One is Atma Puja Upanishad and second is Para Puja. The Para Puja is a stotra composed by Bhagwan Shankaracharya. This we will chant every day before every class begins. that will familiarize you with the complete aspect of puja. What do we mean by puja? What for things are done? And when the same puja technique is applied on the self, what does it mean? In this manner, the objective understanding of the worship or the puja will be applied subjectively. And then we will come to discover that what we were seeking was none other than our own self. So, please repeat after me, para puja. And there are some mistakes, so whatever I chant, that way only you chant. Akhande Satchidanande Nirvikalpaika Rupine Sthite Dvitiya Bhavesmin Katham Puja Vidhiyate Purnasya Vahanam Kutra Sarvadharasya Chasanam Swachhasya Padyamargyam Cha Shuddhasya Cha Manam Kutaha Nirmalasya Kutasnanam Vishvam Vastram Vishwodarasya Cha Agotrasya Tvavarnasya Kutastasyopavitakam Nirlepasya Kuto Gandhaha Pushpam Nirvasanasya Cha Nirvisheshasya Kabhusha Kolankaro Nirakrutehe Niranjanasya Kim Dhupaihi Deepairva Sarvasakshinaha Nijanandaika Truptasya Naivedyam Kim Bhavediha Vishwananda Pitustasya Kim Tambulam Prakalpete Swayam Prakasha Chidrupo Yosa Varkadi Bhasakaha Pradakshina Yanantasya Yadvayasya Kuto Natihi Vedavakaira Vedyasya Kutastotram Vidhiyate Swayam Prakashamanasya Kuto Nirajanam Vibhoho Antarbahishcha Purnasya Katham Udvasanam Bhavet Evameva Para Puja Sarvavasthasu Sarvada Eka Buddhyatu Deveshe Vidheya Brahma Vittamaihi Atma Tvam Girijamati Sahachara Prana Shariram Gruham Pujate Vividhopabhoga Rachana Nidra Samadhi Sthitihi Sanchara Padayo Pradakshina Vidhi Stotrani Sarvagiro Yat Karma Karomi Tattadakhilam Shambho Tavaradhanam When we practice worship or upasana, or when we are leading our life, what is that we should seek through these two practices? First practice is called as religion. Recently we had in the western or eastern suburb, western suburb, 3 talks: religion, God and spirituality. So to summarize those 3 talks, religion is relation dominant. Our relations with the world, our relation with the people, and our activities in this relative world. So when we are actively involved in this world, what should be the goal of our participation? So the great masters tell, karmani chitte shuddhyartham. All activities in our life are done for the purification of the mind. If that is not achieved, then all what we have done is a sheer wastage. Then we do upasana, we do puja, we go to temple, ring the bell and disturb the God at odd times. See, we do puja. Now what for the puja is done? Is it to submit a list of demands? See, kindly note down. These are the things you have to do it. So we make him our means and the worldly things becomes our goal. If that is what we are doing in our upasana, we are going the wrong way. Then what for upasana? Aikagriyartham upasanam. Upasana is a technique by which we work on our mind, not by our mind. So both the things, karma or religion is working on the mind, upasana is also working on the mind. Why so much importance to the mind? Because mana eva manushyanam karanam bandha mokshayoho bandhaya vishayasaktam muktaye nirvishayam smrutam. Because mind is the cause of bondage as well as liberation. And when the mind is extrovert, it becomes the cause of bondage. And when the mind is self-oriented, not selfish, when the mind is self-oriented, the same mind becomes an asset for liberation from the relative existence. And therefore, religion or karma, upasana or devotion, both of them are attacking the mind. The first, quality of the mind; the second, single-pointedness of the mind. When the mind thus becomes pure and single-pointed, that mind is called as a mind of a spiritual seeker. If we are all the time frustrated because of the world or our upasana or our meditation, then we are not working on the mind, we are working by the mind. See. And it is for this purpose, this text we have taken for study. So, first of all, what is the truth? The truth is indicated here that the truth is Akhande Satchidanande Nirvikalpaika Rupine. The truth is unbroken, conscious, blissful existence, and there is no option about it. So the first spiritual practice will be give yourself minimum options to lead up to 0 options. Lesser the number of options we give to ourselves, happier we are. Give minimum choice. See, where is that Amma? When she was arranging the chairs, everything was free, nobody was sitting here. So she was thinking whether I should sit here, no, I should go there, no, I should go there, no, I think go on the tree, no, I think it is better. Because there is an option. Now, had she come late, and there is no option, this is good. No option. So, lesser the options we give, nearer we are to our essential self. See, friends. Therefore, there is no option. Nirvikalpaika rupine sthite advitiya bhave asmin. Now, the one who is abiding in this non-dual, absolute, conscious, blissful, unbroken being. For such a one, katham puja vidhiyate, how can you do upasana? See? Therefore, stop doing puja. Thank you very much. But first, what is said? If you are abiding in the non-dual absolute reality, not otherwise. So long we consider ourselves to be the body, till then we require the God with the name and the form and upasana, puja, everything is required. And when we do the puja, what is the first thing that we do? We invoke the divine. See, avahanam. So, here the puja begins. Purnasya avahanam kutra. The one who is infinite, he is ever present, everywhere. How can you call somebody? See? If somebody is not here, then we can call. If somebody is already there, you cannot call. Therefore, Purnasya avahanam kutra. Because the one who is abiding in this non-dual self, for him, there is no need that you sit down and say, avahayami. No need. Because you are that. Then, sarvadharasya ja asanam. After we do the avahanam, then we give a chair to sit. Please sit down. Asanam. Now the one who is supporting everything, to that, what support you can give? See? Therefore, the second one in the puja is asanam. The third is, then we give padyam argyam. So, padya argyam is for washing the feet and hands. Therefore, swachhasya padyam argyam cha. The one who is ever pure, because there is no otherness. Impurity is a sense of otherness. I will give you slowly, deeper and deeper intravenous. Be attentive. See? What is impurity? Impurity is that which is recognized as other than the self. That is impurity. Now one example I will give you. You will be disgusted, but that is the only way to remember. See, we are all sitting here. We know what is in our Madhya Pradesh. We know. There is nothing but fecal matter and the urine. Now think of that. You don't feel disgusted. The moment it comes out, because it is no more included in the definition of I. Impurity is a sense of otherness. See, like a child. Where somebody's house I went, and the child was, playing with the banana. You can imagine, child playing with the banana, and then he wanted to feed me. Swamiji, I said, no, I am having sugar, I don't take. Because that banana was, coming in between the fingers and all that. And his father was going to his work. He said, Baba, I want to give you banana, I want to share with you. And that Papa did not look at the banana. He took care of his necktie and said, He took it because the child is mine. Wherever I is associated, all the problems disappear. See? Tulsidaji says, Mai aru mora torate maya. When our I is limited, impurity begins. When the I is infinite, no impurity. Therefore, Shuddhasya achamanam kutaha, and the one who is immaculate, pure, what is the need of washing the mouth or gargling the mouth or using danta kanti? There is no need. Nirmalasya kutasnanam. See, the one who is free from mala, impurity, what is the need for taking bath? See, Mama, even God doesn't take bath. Why you insist us that we should take bath? Nirmalasya kuta snanam, and then we, after finishing the bath, then we give vastram, cloth to the Lord. Vastram vishwadarasya cha, the one who is including everything, to him what cloth you can give. Agotrasya varnasya kutaha tasya upavitakam. Then the upavita is added, or the janevu is given. It tells that you belong to such and such gotra. There is no beginning, so there is no need for offering the upavitam. Then nirlepasya kuto gandaha, the one who cannot be touched, how can you put the gandha? You cannot put any gandha. Or the then pushpam nirvasanasya cha, then the one who is without any desires, without any blemish, to him there is no flower offered. Nirlepasya kusho nirvisheshasya ka bhusha, the one who is non-specific. The cloths are given according to specification. If it is a Radharani, then you don't give pant and shirt. You cannot give, because she is a woman and she has to give a particular type of clothing. Nirvisheshasya, the one who doesn't have any specificity, no question of any alankar, etc., because nirakrutehe, there is no form which can be decorated with any of these things. Niranjanasya kim dhupaihi deepairva sarvashakshinaha. Therefore, the one who is Niranjana, who need not be shown the joysticks, as well as the one who is sarvasakshinaha, illuminator of everything. What light we can show to him? Nijanandaika truptasya naivedyam kim bhavediha, the one who is content with the bliss that he is, what naivedya we can show to him? Vishwananda pitustasya kim tambulam prakalpate. Unless tambul is given, the puja is not complete. See? Once I was taking food somewhere in Jaipur, then one of my friends, he said, Swamiji, you take tambul? I said, yes. He got the tambul. When I was eating that tambul, there are always people, vigilance officers. Swamiji, normally the Mahatmas don't eat tambul. How come you are eating? I said, it is your fault. Who told you me that I am a Mahatma? I am a CH Atma. Chota Atma. I take tambul. But why tambul is given? I said, even in the heavens there is no tambul. Therefore, all the gods are invoked, and when the tambul is given to them, then only the puja is complete. Therefore, tambul is given as one of the offerings. So, Vishwananda Vitusasya Kim Tambulam Prakalpate Swayam Prakasha Chidrupaha Saha Asau Arkadi Bhasakaha. The one who is the self-illumined and illuminating all the sources of light, who can illuminate him? Antara Bahishcha Purnasya Katham Udvasanam Bhaved. The one who is beyond the limitations of in and out, how can you ask him to go away? In this manner, ekameva para puja sarva avastasu sarvada ekabuddhyatu deveshe videya brahma vittamaihi. This is what is called as the para puja. Now this para puja is to be practiced on oneself. Therefore I took this thing. Now how do we practice this para puja on oneself? So here first of all, our picture is given. Who are we? Who are we? Husband, wife, brother, father, mother, sister, in-law, outlaw. Where is the problem? You are not that. Our correct picture is given first. And according to that picture, then we start doing our own puja. What is the correct picture? Atma Tvam. First, you are the absolute conscious blissful reality. What about the husband and wife and the children and the grandchildren? That you are not. Don't hold on to that relative world. See, friends, Atma Tvam, first step. Then Girija Matihi. Then Girija Parvati Amma, she is your Buddhi. Shiva Parvati. Third, Sahachara Pranaha. And the people or the Ganas who are accompanying Lord Shiva is the Pancha Pranas and Pancha Upapranas and Shariram Gruham. And where are we living? We are living in this body. The four things. You are the self, your intellect is Mother Goddess Parvati, Prana who are maintaining life, they are your accompanying people, and the body is the house where we are living. Then Pujate Vividhopabhoga Rachana. And how do we do the puja? Be attentive. Every bhoga is offered to this self. Be attentive. Eyes don't see for themselves. They are only the means. Like the glasses on my face, the glasses are not seeing for themselves. Behind the glasses there are eyes. Similarly, the eyes are not seeing for themselves. The eyes are seeing for somebody who is behind the eyes. And who is that somebody? If this is correctly recognized, all our worldly problem will be dissolved. Therefore, whatever experiences we are gathering, they are the puja of the Lord that we are. Pujate vividhopabhoga rachana and nidra samadhi sthiti. Don't waste your time in doing meditation. Then go to sleep. That is why I have been again and again repeating. Those people who sleep in the lecture, I like them the most. Because they have already transcended the body identification. First step is done. Otherwise, most of the people, they sit for meditation and suffer silently in the darkness. क्यों नहीं हो रहा meditation? क्यों नहीं हो रहा? अरे, this is not meditation. Nidra samadhi sthiti. Relax. In Nidra, be attentive. In Nidra, you don't gain anything. You lose everything. Including the eye. Therefore, the real samadhi is when the specific existence is dissolved and a non-specific being is allowed to manifest. Nidra samadhi sthiti. Then sanchara padayo pradakshina vidhi. We keep on going round and round the temple or keep on walking. See? Like many people walk miles together. Like in Kerala, they walk from the Pampa river up to the Swami Sharanamayappa. In the Bihar side, they walk, with the Ganges on their shoulder, bol bum, Lord Shiva. In Maharashtra, they keep on walking from Alandi up to Pandharpur, 285 kilometers on foot in a terrible, terrible sun and heat and rain. See? Bhagavan says here, Sanchara padayo pradakshina vidhi. Wherever you are walking, that is your pradakshina if you are oriented to the self. Every step is a pradakshina. And stotrani sarvagiro. And whatever you are talking, that is the stotra. It is not necessary that you have to always say Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwara. Not necessary. Whatever you are talking, if you are thinking of him, Shabdakhe Paurusham Nushu, Bhagavad Gita says, every word reminds him. Stotrani sarvagiro. In short, yad karma karomi tat tad akhilam shambho tavaradhana. In short, whatever I am doing, O Lord, I am invoking you because you are my essential nature. Now, how do we invoke him in our life? That is the theme of this Atma Puja Upanishad. Now, this text is very, very minimum words, like a Sutratmak. Not too many words, not too many verses. Only one line. And it is so pregnant. It contains tremendous information. So, when we do the puja, first of all we do dhyanam. Like when you chant the Ram Raksha, in that you do the dhyanam, isn't it? What is the dhyanam Ram Raksha? I forgot. No, that is not the dhyanam. यार इतना तो हमको आता है हाँ पकड़ लिया ध्यायेदाजानुबाहुधृतश्रधनुषं बद्धपद्मासनस्थं पीतं वासो वसानं पर्दिनेत्रं प्रसन्नं वामाङ्कारूढसीता नीरदाभं नानालङ्कारदीप्तं ददतमुरुजटामण्डनं रामचन्द्रं. That is the dhyanam. So the God whom we are invoking, first of all, we think of him, dhyanam. See? Otherwise, our condition will be like that girl from UP who got married to a boy in Gujarat. This story I told you. In UP, Uttar Pradesh, for everything there is Jai Sri Ram, Jai Sri Ram. Because Bhagwan Ram was UP Bhaiya. And this Bhagwan Krishna was a Gujju. See? And therefore, when she got married and went to Gujarat, and her mind is so tuned, the moment she goes before the God, Jai Sri Ram, Jai Sri Ram, here is Krishna standing in front of her. She got so confused. Swamiji, what should I do? All the time, this is a big problem for me. Whenever I stand before the Lord, then although I see that he is Krishna, but from my mouth only Jai Sri Ram comes. What should I do? I said, why you worry? He will get confused. You don't worry, you fire. So when we are doing the puja of Rama, we do the dhyanam of the Rama. If we are doing the puja of Krishna, we do the dhyana of Krishna. Here also, first, tasya nischintanam dhyanam. See, Atma Puja Upanishad. Now you start doing your puja. And first, do the dhyanam. Dhyayedajanubahudratasharadhanusham baddhapadmasanastam pītam vaso vasanam. See, the whole picture of Bhagavan Ramachandra is standing in front of our eyes. Now when you are doing the puja of the self that you are, that time, Om Tasya Nischintanam Dhyanam. Stop imagining anything. This is dhyana. Like eyes cannot see themselves. So if the eyes want to see themselves, what happens? Try. Take your own experience. When the eyes want to see themselves, we start slowly leaving everything, then we come to ourselves. Then also we can't see. Finally, we close our eyes. So when the eyes see by themselves to themselves, eyes disappear. When we do the dhyanam on the self, the process of meditation disappears. Dhyatro dhyane parityajya dheyamevavashishyate, Panchadashi says. When the meditator and the process of meditation disappears, what remains is you. Now, whatever that you may be, don't worry. See? Therefore, Om Tasya Nischintanam Dhyanam. Now the question comes, why we should not do any chintanam? Now be attentive. Colors and forms are illumined by the eyes. There is a lot of description about colors and forms. The description about the eyes will be minimum. Like Meenakshi. There was one girl, one NRI from US. Her name was Meenakshi. She said, Swamiji, I don't know what is my name's meaning, but my mummy kept Meenakshi. And when I tell her, please tell me, she doesn't know anything. So you please tell me. I say, Meenakshi means fishy-eyed. The one whose eyes are like a fish, fish-eyed is Meenakshi. Okay. So when we leave the colors and forms which are illumined, which are many, come to the eyes, minimum words, minimum description. When we leave the eyes and come to the mind, still minimum description. No Shabda Sparsha Rupa Rasa Gandha. When we leave the mind and come to the absolute self we are, there cannot be any description. If there is no description, you cannot talk about. Therefore, Dhyanam of the self is very simple technique. Stop talking to yourself. This I am repeating shamelessly 100 times. Give it a chance. Talk minimum to yourself. A person who is not at peace within, he doesn't like the peace outside. And then we put on the earplugs, ding, 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 ding. iPod, small iPod. That is the problem. It's not iPod, iProblem. See? Because inside there are volcanoes erupting. Just give it a try. Next 2 minutes, I am not asking you anything. Stop talking to yourself. When you thus practice this, I will not be born. But if you try, no, I should see God, I should see Lord, I should see the light, and something should happen to my body, and something is happening. So the I is still there. That experience where I is not born is meditation. Where I is born is samsara. See, friends, Om Tasya Nischintanam Dhyanam. This is one of the most effective, important, ultimate, simplest spiritual practice. Give it a try, give it a try. Spend more and more time on this particular thing. And when you get involved in this, then you will not be interested in any topic in this world. And thus, the inner peace will start radiating around you. See. At this moment, you are in meditation. Because you are not there. Meditation without a meditator. And when there is no meditator, there is no success, there is no failure. There is no achievement, there is no non-achievement. Because I is not there. The real dhyanam is this. Tasya nischintanam dhyanam. Now here, when you practice this, you don't have to worry. Arey main bhul gaya. Dhyatva nilotparashamam. Dhyatva nilotparashamam. Go in the loop. Om tasmad atmana akasha sammuta. Tasmad. That tasmad go like Tasmania. It goes on, goes on, goes on. There is nothing to be worried. Just be. See? When you become, then joys and sorrows come. When you just be, then only happiness. Therefore, not become happy, be happy. That is our natural state. Okay, we have done the dhyanam of our own self. Now, next what? Now we have to do the avahanam. O Lord, kalashesmin avahanam kuru. So you bring that Varuna Devata in that water. And Varuna Devata enters in that Kalasha Jala, and thereafter you start putting something, and then that water becomes purified on spreading on everybody. So here, avahanam. Sarva karma nirakaranam avahanam. Avahanam means what? Give up all activities. Be attentive. Karma means action plus doership is equal to karma. Give up all the karma means what? Give up the sense of doership. Sarva karma nirakaranam avahanam. Because as long as I do this thing, I am doing this thing, as long as I is there, the I is covering the Paramatma. Like the waves are covering the ocean. Like the ocean is covering the water. In the same manner, this small little I, he is covering the divinity that we are. See, friends, let us be dynamically active in this world, but at the same time remember, there is no doer allowed to be born. Use passive voice, not active voice. In active voice, it is the doer who is important. I have done that work. Here, more than the work, I is valuable. But when the work is important, the work is done. Doesn't matter who has done it. This is the way. And when we practice this thing, there will be always equanimity maintained in the mind. Bhagavad Gita, 2nd chapter. This verse which I am telling you, reflect on that 100 billion times. It will clear most of your doubts. Sukha dukkhe same krutva labha labho jaya jayo tato yuddhaya yujjasva naivam papam avapsasi. When you are active in this world, two options are possible. Either we will win or we are defeated. When we win, we gain. When we are defeated, we lose. When we gain, we are happy. When we lose, we are miserable. Bhagavan says, under all these three pairs, same krutva, maintain equanimity. Then what will happen? When equanimity is maintained, be attentive. I is not created. Because success and failure is for I. See, friends, the other day I gave you an example about this. Somebody's house I went, and when the children are very active and vigorous, then it is our tragedy. We have to cope up with their activity and vigor. And we are now on the other end of the life. We can't cope up with them. So when I went to somebody's house, there was some time for the food. So the best way is I am reading newspaper. So that fellow said, no newspaper, play with me. I said, my God, what do I say? I don't know any game. No, you don't have to run, we'll play carom. It was a big issue for him to win or to be defeated. And for me, it was only a time pass till the food is ready. So whether I win that game or I lose that game, it makes no difference to me. Because it was just a time pass. Whenever there is a time pass, I is not born. When I is not born, there is no sin, there is no merit. Then there is action without a doer. There is a joy without an enjoyer. There is knowledge without a knower. This is avahanam, invocation. So how do we invoke ourselves? Our invocation is possible when we give up this arrogance of doership. See, friends. Therefore here, sarva karma nirakaranam avahanam. Bhagavad Gita again, naiva kinchit karomiti yukto manneta tattvavid pashyan shrudman sprushan jigran ashnan gachan swapan swashan pralapan visrujan grundan unmishan nimishan napi indriyani indriyartheshu vartanta iti dharayan. 5th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. See? Naiva kinchit karomiti. I am not doing anything. Eyes are seeing. Seeing is happening, but seer is not born. See, friends, give it a try. When you go tonight to your room, one experiment you try. When you sit down on your bed, after food and all that, before going to sleep, switch off lights, there will be absolute darkness. Then keep your eyes open. Because there is darkness, you cannot see anything. But eyes are open, therefore seeing is happening. But because there is nothing to see, a seer is not born. That is what thou art. Similarly, silence. When silence is an object, ears are non-functional. Because there is no sound, mind is not disturbed, then that experience is avahanam. We have invoked our own presence. That which supports even the absence of things and beings is to be invoked, avahanam. Let us invoke our own self. Not by doing anything. Sarva karma nirakaranam, undoing. Therefore, we are again and again insisting, do not do meditation. Doing meditation will ruin you. Let the things happen, there is no hurry. It is something like, A fruit, when it has to ripe on the tree, it will take its own time. No, but I am in a hurry. Then you will pluck that fruit and put it into the, artificially created heat, and every taste and everything is gone. In the same manner, when we are struggling with meditation, the taste of our life goes away. And we are only very rude to ourselves and to the world. Let the maturity of experience be slow and steady. There is no hurry. Sarva karma nirakaranam avahanam. We have done the dhyanam. We have done the avahanam. So in dhyanam what we have done? Nishchintanam. Don't think about anything. You are doing dhyanam of the Lord. That you are. Then avahanam. Remove this I. When I disappear, he appears. See, Bhagavan, Ramana Maharshi says, Ahaminasha bhaji, aham taya, spurati vrut swayam, paramapurna sat. When this small little aham disappears, the infinite aham manifests. And that is what is called as avahanam, invocation. Therefore, all the spiritual practice is getting rid of this I. And this I becomes crystallized through action. I have done this thing, I have done this thing, I have done this thing. Ram. Get rid of this I, that is avahanam. Then we are offering the asanam to the self. What is the asanam? Nishchala jnanam asanam. See. Now understand this way. In front of you there are, say, 4 or 5 objects. There is a wall, one object. Then there is a dark background, second object. Then there is a banner, third object. Then there is a tube light, fourth object. So when you are moving from one object to another object, your knowledge is changing according to that object. Something is big, something is small, something is light, something is darkness. The objects are different, knowledge is will be different. But behind all these knowledges, there is one knowledge which doesn't change. See, for example, 5 objects are seen by I. I know object number 1, I know 2, I know 3, I know 4, I know 5. Has the I become 5? He is the one. See, I have seen this boy, I have seen this girl, I have seen this boy. They are many, but that knowledge which is illuminating the multiplicity of the object is one, and nishchalam, it does not change. Objects keep on changing. The one who is illuminating, he remains the same. Therefore, here, nishchala jnanam asanam. So, asanam is firm abidance in this unchanging aspect of the knowledge. See, Bhagavad Gita, 15th chapter. Sarvasya chaham hridhi sannivishtaha mattaha smriti jnanam apohanancha vedaischa sarvai ahameva vedyaha. Sarvasya chaham hridhi sannivishtaha. I am in the heart of everything and being. Heart means the essence. Then, who is this I? Mattaha, because of me. Jnanam, waking. Dream, smriti. Apohanam, deep sleep. Chakarat, samadhi. So because of my presence alone, waking comes and goes, dream comes and goes, deep sleep comes and goes, samadhi begins and ends, but this nishchala jnanam, is ever the same. That is asanam. Some clouds come in the sky, rain and go. Some come, they only make noise and go. Sometimes there is only pitch darkness. Sometimes the sky is cloudless. All the four conditions. Do not touch the sky. The first condition, heavy rain from the clouds is the waking experience. The second experience, only the noise-making clouds but no rains, dream experience. The third, absolute darkness, it is the deep sleep experience. And a cloudless blue sky is a samadhi experience. All these experiences come and go. There is one jnanam which is nischala, does not change at all. See friends, we all have this experience, but we refuse to accept it. Dehinosmin yatha dehe kaumaram yauvanam jara tatha dehantara prapti dhirastatra namuyati. Don't we have this experience? As a child, the body was child, not me. Then as a teenager, the body has a teenage, not me. Then as a middle age, the body has the middle age, not me. As a old, the body has the old age, not me. And therefore, we go through all the experiences, but we remain untouched by any one of them. Abiding in this experience is offering asana to the self. This is what was said, yad yad karma karomi tat tadakhilam shambho tavaradhana. Every experience brings us back to our own self. Every experience. Like Bhagavan Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, when he was doing puja of Kali Mata, many times he used to forget that the mother goddess is opposite him. He used to offer the chandan to himself. He used to offer the flower on his own head. He used to offer the naivedyam to himself. See? And people used to say, he has gone mad. Yes, unless you go mad, you don't get the truth. See? When we get mad, then we get money. Without that, nobody gets money. See? Therefore, every action brings us back to our own self. So, Nischala Jnanam Asanam, that knowledge which has never corrupted, never changed, abiding in that experience is offering asanam to the self. Now see the three things. Nischintanam Dhyanam, Sarva Karma Nirakaranam Avahanam, and Nischala Jnanam Asanam. All these are the three arrow marks. You know, like we fix our GPS and then he take left turn and there is, road is closed. Then we go ahead. Then again, if possible, take a U-turn. You go ahead. If possible, take a U-turn. And finally, she turns and you go straight. In the same manner, these are different options. See? First one, Nischintanam Jnanam. Oh, it is not possible. My mind is so disturbed. Never mind. Take the second option. Sarva Karma Nirakiranam Avahanam. See? So many options are given. Every option is leading us to the same destination. There is no change in that. Otherwise, you know what happens? Anything you do mechanically, you lose the charm of life. Even your spiritual practice, where it becomes mechanical, you will lose the charm of it. It will become like a military drill. Get up, meditation, like attention. And after that is over, frustration. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.